There's no LeBron tonight. The Lakers take on the 9-8 Knicks, and Anthony Davis is questionable with flu-like symptoms. LA lost 8 of their last 10 in Madison Square Garden, and the Knicks are 4 of 7 in the month of November. So, Richard, number one, I feel like I need to tell Perk that it's not Gonzaga, it's Gonzaga. It's the Zags.
No, it's Gonzaga.
It's the Zags, not the Zogs. Get out of here. What stat do you have for this game?
It is Gonzaga until they win a national championship. Then I'll say their name right. Look, as we mentioned, no LeBron tonight.
Good one.
AD is questionable, so that puts a little bit more attention on Russ. Now, I know Russ has gotten a lot of heat for his turnovers and late game execution, and rightfully so, but practice does not make perfect, it makes progress. So these are some stats that show subtle improvements over his last 3 games. Let's look at the video and see what Russ has been doing. First, I don't even know I should have said that. So now look at this. Russ is taking his time. He is far more under control. He understands where his spots are. He understands where his teammates are. Now look at this. Down 6, 7 minutes to go. This was during the comeback. No LeBron James. He can spot the angles. He knows what his teammates are doing more. Then here, under control, he fills the double team. This is a man that's led the league in assists. Now he's got LeBron James back. He got the big fella back, so he knocks it down. Then here, I really like this play. We know Russ. He'll go 1-on-5. He'll go 1-on-19 if you let him. But he takes his time. He sees the wall, and again, you get Carmelo, one of the best shooters in this league, one of the best shooters of all time, and he just crushes it. Now, I understand there is no LeBron James in the Garden, but don't worry. You can come see him in a real arena. It's called Barclays, January 25th against the Brooklyn Nets. So all the New York people, I know you guys didn't get to see him in the Garden, but he'll be back there in a month to put on the show against Kevin Durant, the best player in the New York area.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, how far are you going to go? Best player in
the New York area.
Okay, in the New York area, in the tri-state area. All right, let's bring back in JJ and Perk. Perk and your fried turkey wings. Perk, are you buying what Richard is selling?
Yeah, I am. But, I know we putting all the focus on the Lakers, and here's the good thing about it. I know AD might not play. We know LeBron James is not playing. But guess what? The Knicks are not good right now either. The Knicks are like a broken refrigerator that can't keep anything cold. Okay, and so when I look at what they're doing, I'm looking at a team like the Lakers that just got back Taylor Horton-Tucker, who's playing exceptionally well right now. Avery Bradley has upped his game, and we all know when Russell Westbrook gets the keys all the way and he's able to dominate the ball majority of the game, he's able to make others around him better. Meaning not an Anthony Davis, but he could get a DeAndre Jordan 16 points because all of them going to be lobs at the basket. So I'm looking at this and I'm like, well, I know we got our concerns about the Lakers, but the Knicks are not that good right now. They're playing horrible.
Okay. Wow. All right. Richard, you're making a face.
No. I was going to let JJ.
All right. Well, then let's let JJ go because I am curious, JJ. Russ has taken so much flack this season, and we see him in spurts, right? Looking, okay, that's old Russ. What is the indicator when you are watching him play for when Russ is playing at a high level?
How much he's in the paint. And that's what it comes down to. How much is he not settling for jumpers? The other night in Detroit, early in the game, they're basically playing off of him at all times. The ball would swing to him. He'd settle for a jumper. He led that comeback along with Melo by just getting in the paint. The more he gets in the paint, the more he creates for other people. The other thing about this team, at times, Taylor Horton-Tucker has looked like a revelation, just incredible playmaking, a guy you can run your offense through at times. But that's part of the problem with this team. You already have 3 guys you can run your offense through in Westbrook, AD, and LeBron. The only guy who's really starring as a role player is Carmelo, and so there's got to be more guys starring in their roles for the Lakers.
Well, and one stat that was up on the bottom previously that was interesting to me, 3 turnovers for Russell Westbrook over the last 4 games, and that makes a huge difference. So, Richard, we heard Perk's real down on the Knicks. Who you got tonight?
Honestly, I still have the Knicks. I still have the Knicks. I think the Knicks this is an opportunity for them. Look, it doesn't matter who's on that roster, whether LeBron is playing, AD's questionable. When the Lakers show up, that Garden is going to be rocking. I will give them the respect that they are due. And I do believe this is an opportunity for them to start building some momentum. But to Perk's point, the Knicks have not been playing great. When you set the bar where you set it last year, then people have expectations coming into the season for the first time. And understand this about the Garden. People love to play against you in the Garden. I'm just saying my career high on the road is in the Garden. People like playing there.
You just wanted to get in a way to say
100%.
Yeah.
But don't worry. January 25th, you guys will be able to check out LeBron at Barclays. It's a beautiful arena. Go check it out.
Are you going to be there, Richard?
I might be there. It's my son's birthday. It's a beautiful vibe.
This ain't about
energy.
you. This
it's
ain't about you. JJ, who you got tonight?
I got the Knicks tonight.
There we go.
All right.
They're at home. They're playing with a sense of desperation. To both your guys' point, by the way, both these teams aren't very good, and a lot of that is on the defensive side of the basketball. Both top 5 defenses last year. They're in the bottom half of the league this year. My prediction for tonight, Russell Westbrook has a big night, but the Knicks win.
Well, Frank Vogel has also made his mark on the defensive end. He wants his teams to have a defensive identity, and he's talked about the fact that they just haven't quite found it yet. Perk, dare I ask? I think I know who you got tonight.
Yeah, I'm going with the guy that has played the most games in the Garden that's on both rosters. And I'm going with Carmelo Anthony in the Los Angeles Lakers.
Oh.
I think Melo is going to come out with a point to prove. I think Russell Westbrook is going to handle his business. I think that last game against Detroit brought the Lakers together in some type of form or way. Like they were missing that edge. And then all of a sudden that whatever jumped off. I don't want to call it the circus, but whatever it was, the wrestling match, I don't know, whatever it was, right? It jumped off, and then all of a sudden you saw the Lakers overcome a double-digit deficit to win the game, but they played with passion. They played on a different level. They did the winning things that matter. And I get it, RJ, you rolling your eyes, and I really wasn't trying to get into it with you today because it's Thanksgiving week, and I celebrate it as a week, not just a day.
Everyone that can see you can tell you celebrate it as a week. This is a week for you, right? Like we're talking about fried turkeys is just a Thursday in June for you. I understand that. There's nothing about you. And I look at JJ just face turning beet red because he wants to crack a joke at you also.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.